hiking, workout. Nowadays, I'm taking some swimming classes. Yeah, that's me, guys.
And nice to have you here one more time, one more year, I think.
Thank
And
you.
make yourself comfortable as always. And you, Yanka, is that correct? The pronounce?
Yeah, is that
Yes.
correct?
So,
My
perfectly.
name
Who
is
are you?
uh, my name is Bianca. I am 27 years old. I am from Campinas, Sumaré, actually. I'm sorry. Um, I'm doing my I'm doing my PhD in here. I'm studying Brazil and South Africa, labor market and educational system. I'm not married. I have two cats. In my free time, I like to go to the gym, to play music, to sing too, or to cook, or just to do nothing too. And I think it's that.
Perfectly. Welcome here. This is our first time together. I think I've never seen you, I believe. So welcome here. Make yourself comfortable. And you, Rosie, can you present yourself?
Hey, hi guys, my name is Rose. I'm 36 years old. I'm from São Paulo, but nowadays I live in Caldas Novas, Goiás. I work as a QA.
What is it? I'm sorry. What is it?
Oh, it's software testing.
Ah, I'm not
Uh,
I'm not the guy from technology, so
I know I think nobody actually know the letters, but anyway, it's software testing. I'm here because of the field. All in this field is publishing English, so I have to improve my English for the company I'm working right now. I have a little dog called Lucy, love of my life. I really like in my free time listen music, watching some Korean series, um, and walking. I like to walk. A little bit
perfect.
about
Chovendo
me.
no amor.
Oh,
É, Rose?
what did you say?
Chovendo no amor?
Pousando.
Ah, pousando no amor ou chovendo no amor?
Bom.
Eu
Ah,
assisti o
eu vi essa série.
Pousando, mas se tem o chovendo, eu
Ok.
já vou ver.
Really good. Make yourself comfortable. And about you, Ricardo, who are you? Can you present yourself?
I am a person in the world, trying to speak English sometimes, and I just have I started to give some private classes in English. I guess I'm trying. I don't know if it's good yet, but I'm improving, and I'm here to improve even more my English. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if our English gets good somehow in any moment, but that's it. I like to read books. I have studied letras in college since I don't know 2019. It's a lot of time. But that's it. I like to play some sports as well, to watch TV shows and etc. And that's it. Thanks for having me. Nice to meet you. I never seen you before here, so nice to meet you, Lua.
I never seen
Thanks
you
again.
either. Make yourself comfortable. It's nice to have you here. And you, Alexandre, who are you? That you I've seen. So who are you? Can you present yourself? That you, Alexandre, are you there?
Hello, I'm Alexandre. I'm from Vitória, Espírito Santo. I am 70. I'm retired from the Banco do Brasil, 8 years retired. And I'm learning here since July 2020 to improve my English. Yeah, get it better. Thank you.
Doing really good. Thank you, Frank, for the presentation. And you, Ayla, can you present yourself as well?
Okay, hello everyone, good evening. I'm Ayla. I was born in Belém, where I still live. I married and I have one daughter and one little dog. Her name is Amelie. Uh, I I've been studying English since 2020, and in my free time, I like to watch movies. I like go for a walk, listen to music, and I like visiting my mom and my relatives. So my friends, to hang out with my friends, it's good. And that's it for now. Thank you.
Really good. Nice to have you here one more time. And you, Leo, congratulations. You've become a co-host provided by me. So what are you today, Leo? Can you present yourself?
Hello, my friends. Good evening. So, I'm Leonardo. I'm 27 years old. I'm from Mato Grosso do Sul, where I live right now too. I'm economist and master in tax assistant in a digital account company right now. In my free time, I like do a lot of things. Um, hang out with my friends, spend a time with my girlfriend and my cousins. Um, to hearing talk, to being talk and talk, of course. Read a books. Anyway, that's it.
Really
Thank
good.
you, man.
Thanks for the presentation. Next, Wesley, who are you? Can you present yourself?
Hello everyone, my name is Wesley William. I am 29 years old. I live in south of Brazil. I work as a data engineer and I was away for 2 months from TNT. So I am back here to see if my English got rusty, you know. So that's it, guys. Let's practice English.
Perfectly. Thanks for the presentation, man. I did it again. I wrote the questions again before. Sometimes they left and go again. And the rules. I finished, I think. Not finished, man. Mari, can you present yourself?
Hello, guys. My name is Marine. I live in Minas Gerais. I'm 20 years old. I know TNT in 2021, and I used to practice my conversation, but I started to study English since 2021, and now I am returning, and I need to practice my skills of conversation, and I believe TNT can help. So thanks so much, and nice to meet all of you.
Thank you again. Thanks. Nice to meet you. I think it's the first time I meet you, so welcome here. Make yourself comfortable. To finish, I think it is difficult to pronounce, but Aureana, is that right? Can you present yourself? Are you there?
Hello, my name is Aureana. I'm from Bahia. I I don't have children. I'm like at the gym every week. I'm software developing. Um, I like kids so much. Uh, I don't understand very well in English. I am in this class because I can't scale the beginner class. And I understand better by reading. Right? I don't understand very well by listening. This is my difficulty. For them, I my difficulty for the more advanced class because my listening. Um, the person has to repeat about the time for me understand. But read, I understand very well. And I love go to the beach. I love summer. Um, I love doggies. Yeah, only.
That's okay. That's okay. We're going to develop our skills together. Don't worry about it. And guys, I'm going to split up in the breakout room. So we have 3 rooms tonight. And I'm going to open the rooms in 3, 2, 1. Yep. So the rooms are open. Just answer the questions, share experiences over there. If you are seeing an invite, please accept and go there. And a conversation flows better that way, we believe. So let's wait for the guys. Go into the breakout room in a few minutes. Yep, it is. Here we are, perfectly. So Yanka, Ayla, and Aliana, we are going to ask each other some questions. The question number one, not the question number one, but the question number 0 is about to present yourself. And the question number 1 is, tell us about your Christmas and New Year celebrations. Where did you spend them? And who were with you? And how was the experience? So it's a completely question. So Yanka, can you answer this one? How was your holidays?
Of course, it was amazing. I live far from my family, so it's a moment that I spend time with them. My parents are divorced, so the deal is that I spend the Christmas with my dad and the New Year with my mom. And it was that I spent the Christmas with my dad. We eat a lot, we drink a lot too. We talked a lot about the life. It was nice to see my brothers and sisters, to see my dad, to see my stepmom. It was really nice. And it's a small family. So after the midnight, I went to the house of my other parents, my mom parents, because it's near, far from one from the other. And I stayed in there until 4 a.m., I think, dancing and seeing the other part of my family. And the New Year, it was really bad. It was nice, but it was a little confused to me because I spent with my mom and my relatives from my mom, and we went to Mongaguá. It's a beach city in São Paulo. And in there, after the midnight, we had robberies. I don't know, arrastão. I don't know how can I say that.
I don't know as well to speak arrastão in English, but I'm going to search for it.
It was an arrastão. And then after the midnight, the policy to stop the arrastão disper bomba de gás lacrimogêneo, spray pimenta. So in the first day of the year, I was running from the police. It was really nice. It was funny. It was funny. But nobody hurt. My mom is good. My relatives too. But it was inusitated. I don't know. It was unexpected to happen that. But in the next day, we are in the beach, so we spent time in the beach. And I like very much beach, so it was that. In general, it was really good.
Really good. I did it a little research is about sacking or plundering, but mostly sacking because the people are robbing. But it was really nice to hear your not to hear your experience because I'm from a small city, so people can having lunch and having Christmas with one house and go for another is little near to our houses. It's really nice to hear from you. Thanks. What about you, Ayla? How was your Christmas? How was your New Year celebrations? And did you face any arrastão, sacking or something?
No. I didn't face some arrastão. So My Christmas it wasn't so good because I got sick at Christmas.
Oh,
I had the flu, so it was a little uh difficult for me. But it was good because I spent with my family. Each one made some dish, and we could made a Christmas dinner and to celebrate this moment together, to talk, to to eat delicious food. Uh, yeah, I think it was good. Uh, uh, it could be better if I'm not sick, but yeah, that's happening.
are
And
you feeling
about
good?
yeah,
Sorry,
now
feeling good.
thank God I'm good.
Nice,
And
that's
New
good
Year
to hear.
celebration, I stayed at home with my husband and our little dog because my little dog uh, uh, is afraid of fireworks. It's terrible, so I prefer to stay at home and to chair and to reflect a little, to listen to a good music. So I stay at home. I prefer. Anyways, that's it. A simple celebration.
Really good, and I really like this kind of celebrations, I think. And you, Auliana, how was your Christmas, your holidays, the last year?
Um, this year has been very good for me. I spent the Christmas and my New Year with my friends. Last years, I wasn't very well. It was divorce time. It's a bad time for me last year. But this year, no, was very mentally, and I like eat a lot. I ate a lot. I danced a lot. This year, it's the better year for me.
Really good. That exactly to me, I think. I spent with my Christmas with my girlfriend and New Year's Eve, my girlfriend as well in a bar. So I think I'm far from my family, so I couldn't visit it, didn't hike it. Uh, in Black Sea, so I think I'm hoping for this year. Perhaps I go there. And our next one is, do you prefer spending, it's about the question. So do you prefer spending these festivities surrounded by your families or your friends, or do you prefer to take some time alone, line a wolf or something related? Ayla, do you prefer to spend with your families or take some time alone?
So I'm a family person. I prefer uh, to spend with my family, sure, because I feel so comfortable with them. I have a small family, uh, so I think it's a good one to get together with them and to to enjoy this moment. I think I feel better when uh, we when I'm with them. But yeah, I think sometimes, for example, in the New Year's Eve, Eve, I think I like to spend time alone. To I don't know, to do some meditation, to reflect. In fact, I like to be alone sometimes, and I think it's a good way for me to process my feelings, you know. So when I'm not feeling good, I like to be alone, and to understand better my mind, my feelings. Yeah, that's my opinion.
Completely agree, I think. And about you, Bianca? how do you prefer spending with your families like you did, or sometimes take some time alone in these holidays?
Um, uh, as I said, I live far from my family, so this moment is really important to me. This date is really important to me. It's important to see. It's an opportunity to see the whole family. So I see my cousins, I see my cousins' children. I see the children growing up. It's really nice to see the children growing up. It's an opportunity to see my relatives, all my relatives, and drinking and dancing. We have classical dancing, classical music and dancing to dance in this party. So a lot of axé, a lot of samba. It's really nice to dance with my family, to eat, to have fun with them. Um, but there are moments that I need. I'm not a social person, so there are moments that I need to be alone. I miss my bed, I miss my shower, I miss my home. So it's a mix, you know. It's nice to see my family, but I spend a long time with them, and I miss my home in a specific moment. But I prefer spend with my family and see the whole family.
Yeah, that I couldn't agree more, but I think when you spend, I don't know, the 3, 4 days with your family, sometimes you're going to fight with them or discuss or argue, and after that, I prefer going home again, stay alone before, and prefer not fighting or argue with people.
Yeah,
So
it's just that date. It's just that
then
moment,
after that,
and
going.
1 or 2 days, and then go to home.
Completely understand. And you, Oriana, what do you prefer? Prefer your friends, your family, or take some time alone, perhaps?
It depends. Generally, I prefer surrounded, né, by friends because they are more fun. My family doesn't like party anymore. In the past, uh, uh, like it, but in this time, my family is relaxed. Então, I prefer surrounded by friends. Fun, it's crazy. My friends are crazy. Então,
And not answering, but enjoy your question. Do you think that gatherings of your family, they make good for you, or sometimes they drain your, and how I can say, your energies, for example? Oh, so you think I'm over or something? Because there's the next question. So these social gatherings typically energize you, or they drain your forces?
me?
Yes.
But it depends. Usually, friends give me energy. Uh, it's better. In my family, it's not draining, assim. Não é desgastante, sabe? But it's slow motion. Não sei a palavra correta, acho que é. Aí, and that it's energy. I'm a person. Eu gosto de estar em movimento, sabe? Eu gosto de agitação, eu gosto de zoar. Não de bagunça, é diferente. Eu não gosto de bagunça. Eu não gosto de bagunça. Mas eu gosto de animação, diversão, gosto de piada, gosto de dançar. E a minha família, ultimamente, não está mais curtindo. Não faz evento muito, se reúne, faz aquela ceia, depois vai dormir. Quando a gente vê todo mundo na cama, no sofá. Então, não é desgastante, não tem nenhum tipo de conflito, mas também não tem nenhuma animação. É isso.
Yeah. Yeah, you describe my house.
Tá,
I
ok.
moved to my parents' house is like that. It's
Yeah.
That no animation, no dance, so drinking
Uh,
until midnight, and after that, which one in your room? Bah. And about you, Luella, do you think these social gatherings energize you, makes you up, or they drain you, your forces or your efforts?
So I think it depends on. Depends on. As you uh, and Yanka said about the when there is some arguis, it's terrible. And I when there is some bad situation and people start arguing to talk a lot, to be so invasive. And to say what I should do about my life. Oh, it's no good for me. And I just walk away, and it's enough for me, you know. I think it's I don't know, it's a bad a bad environment, and I think it's no good. But when there is a respectful, people are respectful each other, it's good. It's good to spend time with our family, our friends, when we trust, when we like so much to be close. But only when there is um, a respect for each other, and there is a good a good idea, a good feelings to share, you know. So I think it's more about it. But when it's about agrees and it's not for me. I don't like it. I avoid this, and I feel so bad, and I keep away. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I completely understand you. And sometimes when is everything is doing fun, everything is doing fine, and someone say, "Oh, Bolsonaro or Lula," and it's discussing about politics. Is messing all the gatherings. It's pretty be that's it's incredible, outrageous, and sometimes when it happens, I'm just living in the place, and most of the times. And about you, Yanka, what do you think about it? These gatherings typically makes you think good, or they drain your forces?
Yeah, I think both. In my family, we have a lot of fights too, are arguing fights. I don't know how to pronounce the other one that I love I saying, but we fight sometimes. But I realize that I have until 3 a.m. to having fun, because after that it's better to to go to sleep, and is that um but yeah, both. So I feel energized because I like to laugh with my family. I like to see them before this moment that we fight. I like this moment. And I feel draining because of this, because sometimes it's a lot of time together, and I like to be alone too. And sometimes we fight about some points about the alcohol too. I think we have to rethink the alcohol in our lives, because sometimes it's bad. It's bad. But both, to me, it's both.
I think the same. Our next one is question number 4, I think. Would you say your years were sort of that you planned, everyone that you planned, everything you planned, or did you lose the tracks and just win the flow? Win the flow, I love it. I love this phrase, win the flow. If I believe, to me, it was the both, the mix of things, I think. And we cannot control everything. So sometimes you lose your track, sometimes you have a flat tire in your car, in your bicycle or something. but I want to hear from you. So, Ayla, what do you think your year was? Your planet, your previous year, or you just went with the flow and all of the tracks?
Um, I think there was some moment when that happened as I would like, as I planned. Um, I think especially about my work and my studies, because my studies, I think because I didn't give up, and I say my language studies. Um, I think when I decided to study another language, I think for me the worst is to keep it going. Because sometimes I feel dismotivated, but I think when you found some good way to keep it going your studies, it's for me it's a good key to don't give up. And uh, about the just went with the flow. Yeah, I think there was some situation when I feel this way. Uh, I think I don't I don't know, I don't achieve some big deals as I would like to to have some different challenges. I think this last year it was good. It was good because I I keep my goals. I didn't give up in anyone, but on the other hand, I think I didn't have some big challenges. So, and I think for me it was like a warm year, ano morno. There was no big news, so I think, yeah, it was good, but not so special. Uh, yeah.
Really good. And about you, Yanka? What was your year? Do you think you are out of the tracks or you planned it and followed?
Yeah, I think both too. Sometimes it was what I planned, and it works very well. I had some goals that I achieved during the year. It was really, really nice. I want to keep going in this direction, and I hope that the things going well too, better than the last year, I hope. But I lose my tracks a lot of time, sometimes. I made the same mistakes a lot of times. I learned about my anxiety. I'm very anxious person. And because of that, I have some problems in my health. So in this year, last year, I think I learned about these things, about the relationship between my anxiety and my body, and about my limits too, that I need to respect. So yeah, it was both.
We're really good. It's really good to know ourselves, I think. But I'm still struggling to find myself with my how I can say my abilities, something the personal ones, but it's really good to hear this kind of answers, I think. And you, Oriana, how was your previous year? Do you plan it that you really wanted, or just how to lose the tracks?
I think I just went with the flow because I didn't play before. I was playing during the years. I planned what I was going to study, but it's in the moment. So keep the moment. I planned my gym workout. I only, né, I just went with the flow. Um, I just don't get the job I want yet. Acho que a única coisa que eu queria, assim, é conseguir um emprego que eu queria na área, não consegui. Mas o resto eu fui deixando seguir o fluxo.
And I hope you can
Planejando
get
por
it,
aí.
this job this year.
Aham.
And our next one is about question number 5, I think. What was the best and the worst thing that happening to you in the 2023? So, what was the worst thing and the best thing happened to you?
For me, I think the best, I would say I learned how to deal with difficult situation at my work because there was a boss change at my work and it was so difficult in the beginning because she's a difficult person to handle and I needed to improve some skills. And I think I consider it a way to improve my self-esteem. I think because sometimes I confess I I don't know, I freaked out because I felt so upset, so uh, underappreciated. But I use this and to improve better my skill, my knowledge, and it was a good way for me to overcome this situation, this bad situation. And what the worst for me, uh, I think I didn't take care of myself as I should, especially to exercise myself. Uh, I I got some weight, and it's no good for me. I don't feeling good, and I confess I don't like to go to the gym. But I go because I know it's important for my health, and I think I should pay attention more about it in this moment. I need to take care of myself, my physical, no only physical, my more mental health. It's so important, and I worried about it, and yeah, that's it.
And I hate to go for the gym either. I don't like it at all. And like it, and just gain lift the weights. It's awful. It's really awful. And everything I needed. What I'm doing this. Always makes this thought, but I'm so glad that I hear it from you. It is really good to transformate these bad things in good things, I think. And about you, Bianca, what the best and the worst thing that happened to you?
Well, it was nice to hear Ayla because the bad thing, the worst thing, it was in the job too, about competition between me and another guy. I'm not competing with this guy, but he is competing with me. I think it is really bad and affect my self-esteem too.
About
Affect
in your work environment?
Yeah, in my work environment, and affect my autoesteem, my self-esteem too, affect how I'm doing my work because it's a lot of comparison between me and this guy. So to me, this guy was the worst thing in my it's bad just to say that, but it's true. And the good thing, it was a promotion that I got in my job next year, a scholarship actually that I got. It's a good scholarship, and my dad was cured from the cancer too. So it was two big uh, good things that happened in my 2023.
It's really nice. It's really nice to hear that. I can imagine when it happened with my grandfather's the cure from the cancer is something that we cannot describe. So the cure is really, really good. I'm glad and happy for him, of course. And you, Oriana, what do you think? Was the best thing and the worst thing that happened to you in the previous year, of course? Um, are you there? I think not. Then let me tell you to
Um,
English. Yes, yes.
and there was a thing I don't know, I don't remember, but the best, uh, the best thing was going back to Bahia and meeting my childhood friends, returning to my hometown because I lived in Rio de Janeiro for 10 years and I missed them a lot. It's the best thing is happened to me.
To going back to Bahia, you say?
See, I'm going back to Bahia because I
Nice.
lived in Rio for 10 years.
No, no, I
So
think
very
like
time I
you live in
don't
São
see my
Paulo, right?
friend. Ah, tá. So very time I don't see my friend. When I come back, né, it's only to see my family. It's fast. I don't have time for them, for my friends, for the party, for meeting, for a gossiping, for chat.
It's important.
Então, I now eu consegui fazer tudo isso.
Nice, it's really
Oh,
nice.
okay.
I understand because living so far from that your hometown, it's really difficult. I believe it's hard for me. I don't have my food here, my favorite food.
Ah, sei.
It's Pará is really far from São Paulo, so I don't have my açaí here or my farinha, something.
Sim, it's funny.
But really nice answer. The guys are back. So welcome here again. I call to you because we we have a next immersion, so we cannot skip the time here. And before I forget again, we have the survey here. So this I believe that all of you know how to do the survey. We can have your complaints, we can have your reclamations, we can have your suggested. You can say something nice, say something bad. It's a totally anonymous. And I believe we didn't completely all the questions, unfortunately. It's normal, so we can I'm going to improve. I need to improve my reading, my speaking skills, so we can get the questions, say something that to you, say something that to your husband, your friend, your child, or something. It's really open, so you can get at the questions here on the chat. But I'd like to ask. It was really good on the other rooms, totally fine, or did you fight for something? That I asked is a silly question, but I asked it in one way. People said me that people that were arguing on the other rooms, and the guy asked me to not put him in the same room for the other participants. And okay. And it was about political views difference, so it was the mess. So I always ask that when the rooms are shared. Guys, I'm really glad. I'm so thrilled to share this experience to you. Fortunately, we don't have much time, so I'm going to end this immersion. Thank you, Yanka, Ayla, Ricardo, Wesley, Rosie, Ariana, Alexandre, Leo, the co-host here, and Elton, I believe. Totally open to going back. It is, guys. Thanks.